Hello. Welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. I'm Luigi Van 64D, and I think it's about time we continue this case. So far we talked to the Ringmaster's daughter, and we've talked to the defendant. That's probably gonna end up being my defendant. And oh, there she is. I'm going this way now. Where else can we go? Is there no one else we can talk about? Nope. Let's present this. What about this? What can you tell me? I'm not really good at figuring out hard things. Really? You too? I understand exactly what you mean. I never expected Maya to make a new friend in a strange place like this. Let's get going. Let's see if we can talk to Gumshoe about anything. Actually, you know what? I don't think he'll be any help. But if we head back, maybe the dude that's supposed to be here is here. Can you read any of this? You know I can't tell you anything about the evidence we've gathered. Stingy? Stingy? When you put it so bluntly, kinda hurts my feelings, pal. Sorry, Gumshoe. It's probably better you didn't read his paycheck. Nope, nothing here. Huh. Well, I think it's time we head back to Max. Maybe he'll tell us more, perhaps? Or not? Max isn't here. He must be in questioning. Aw, I want to see a magic trick. He should be back in a little bit. I guess so. And that's good for me. The less I get to see of him, the better. So back here, just because. Hi there. Back to the circus. Alright, we have to talk to him about something. Let's check the court record. We have... I didn't talk to him about... Let's try going back to Gumshoe. So? Nope, he won't tell us anything. Fine then. Then tell us about this person. You're going down this time, pal. Oh, is that right? She's been practicing the 1,000 cracks a day, pal. Cracks? Wait, you don't mean cracks of the... Yep, cracks of the whip. She already knocked me out. What is she expecting? How about Regina? I've gotten affidavits from most of the performers of this circus. They're certainly a strange bunch of characters. You don't say. Well, not stranger than you, I suppose. That was cold. I'm sorry, I was just messing around. Nice going, Gumshoe. You made her sad. Oh. How'd you get an affidavit from someone who's deceased? How'd you manage to do that? Okay. I guess I have nothing else to show you. Let's talk about this. Nope, won't tell us about that. Nothing makes you talk? Fine then. Then let's go to Mo's room, which is going to result in nothing. Maybe if I keep searching around. All this clown stuff. Clown equipment is so funny looking. He's got a balancing ball, a unicycle. He's even got a trampoline. But they're all broken. Maybe he was just a little too excited during practice. Who knows with that guy? Maybe that's part of the gag? And clothes. All those clown costumes lined up like that. I don't know about you, but it's creepy. Look at that collection he's got. It's incredible. It's a collection of clown costumes from around the world. Oh, I almost forgot. What is it now? She's better not want me to try one of those on. I was thinking of starting a costume collection myself. I'll call it World Spirit Channels. You can display it in our office. In our office? As soon as you start paying the bills, you can say that. And that looks like a little... No. A desk? Mo seems to be a voracious reader. Look at all those hard books he has here. Clowns for Dummies, The Joke's on You, Treat Your Peons Right, and the classic, Funny Jokes Are Funny. Wow, Mo is very studious. The Joke's on You. Huh? Huh. I guess there's nothing else here. No, I don't want to read this. The Joke's on You. Huh? Well, let's get out of here. Probably nothing new. If anything, we should go back and talk to Regina. That'll be right here. Hi. So, about this. This silk hat is Max's. That's right. It's beautiful, isn't it? I thought of the idea of wearing the hat. Huh? Really? Yep. He took my sketch to the hat shop. And they made a custom hat for him based off the sketch. There's only one of these silk hats in the entire world. Isn't that cool? Wow, that's pretty amazing. What if I show you this? Nope, she has no clue what it does. As expected. What if I show you them? That's a bad idea. Don't show that. And Max's poster? Nothing. You are no help to me. What if I show... What about you? Alright, I look so cute in this picture. Don't you think I look cute? Don't ya? Don't ya? Sure do! No objections here. We get it. Can we... Let's look around here, because I haven't done that yet. Look, that's when Max comes out during the show. I've got to admit, that was a pretty cool effect. We're planning for me to start coming out from the lion during the show. That's great, Regina. Yeah, I'll ride on Jet's back and jump out of the lion's mouth. I want to try it too. I'll ride on Nick's back and jump out of the lion's mouth. Sometimes I wonder about this girl. Oh, it's one of these things. Ah, a ladder. It's just a step ladder. What's the difference? They do the same thing, right? I think you should stick with the basic facts of the matter. Oh, okay. It's not even worth arguing with her on this one. It's just a stepladder. Hey, it's a rope! Probably for tightrope walking. That's a bit strange. There weren't any tightrope walkers in the show when we saw it. Huh. What's these? Whoa, those lights are huge! I love lights! Whenever I appear under the spotlight, everyone claps for me. That's because everyone knows that you're cute. No, I'm not cute. You're cute. Me? Of course. I'm sure you made an incredible heroine. Really? You think so? Nick, did you hear that? Me, a heroine. What about Nick, Regina? Nick, he's no hero, is he? Ouch. Thanks a lot, Maya. Well, that was harsh. No clues here. What's that? The seats are kind of far away, don't you think? They are, but it also means that a lot of people can fit in the big top. He's right. We can fit 500 people into a show. 500? That's amazing. Flying around above that many people is a real rush. At least, that's what Max said. And I guess I have nothing here. Are there some scaffolding? No, seats are still kind of far away. Right. So then, I'm going to talk to you about nothing. Anything new? What's on your mind? Oh right, I missed that. Regina, what's the matter? What's on your mind? Oh right, I think this came up when I'd mentioned Max. I'll tell you, Maya, but just you. Well... What? Really? And then... Oh my, that's incredible, Regina! Come on, Nick. There's no reason to pout. Don't worry about me. Regina told me that someone professed their love to her. Professed their love? Not only that, it was Maximilian Galactica. I wonder how many people have stolen one of his hearts away. His hearts, anyways. And then, on the exact same day, another person professed their love for her as well. What? Who was it? Someone named Trillo. Trillo? Apparently he is a tenor who sings in the circus. Haven't met him yet. Regina says he seems to be quite the hit with the men in the circus. Regina seems to be quite the hit with the men in the circus. She must have some sort of strange power over them. You're not kidding! 2 people in one day! Even I want to profess my love for her. Me too. She's so cute. Well, anyway, this is getting weird. Then I can't really go anywhere else. So, seeing as that is so, this is getting awkward. Can I go now? Please. Huh? Hey, Nick! Look over there! What? There's someone over there! Excuse me! Hello? Wow, he sure is a quiet one. Excuse me! What? What? Me? Yes, you work at the circus, don't you? No, I'm just your everyday average Joe. An average Joe who just happens to hang out at the circus? I don't think so. Yes, I am. I have nothing to do with what's going on here. He's lying! Like any regular person would hang out at the circus. Just like that. I'm an attorney. My name's Phoenix Wright. I'm a spirit medium. My name is Maya. Well, I just happened to be passing by. I don't suppose you happen to be some sort of kind of carny. Not a carny. I'm a performer, actually. I'm a ventriloquist. Ventriloquist? I'm Benjamin Woodman. Your last name is Woodman? Yes, that's right. But everyone calls me Ben. Yes. That's your alias, right? I believe they call it a stage name. Alright, let's get this started. Excuse me, Ben? Yes, you mean me? About the murder. I'd like to talk to you about the details, if I may. Really? I'm just a regular normal guy. I don't know. This guy's so nervous, he's creeping me out. Nick, cheer up. Just try and smile. About... Would you mind telling us something about Max? Maximilian Galactica? Max? He's not very nice. Did he just say that Max was not very nice? Ow, my head hurts. Yikes. I hope he's okay. Sounds like he just popped a gasket. Ventriloquism? I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but ventriloquism? Ben, so you're a ventriloquist? I'm just a regular guy. You already told us that you were a ventriloquist. Oh, yes. Nick, don't yell at him. You can't do that. I can't help it. He's making me nervous. Ben, do you mind showing me some of your skills as a ventriloquist? Well, I'm right now. Why? He's contagious. Well, for a ventriloquist, he's not doing a good job. I think he's missing something for his act. So for now, I'll try heading here. Maybe that Mo is here. Hello? Kablamo! Congratulations, you're a big wiener! You're 1 millionth visitor in the room, and I'm Mr. Mo Curls, aka me! Earplugs must find earplugs! To celebrate this momentous occasion, would you like to care for an organic grape? Just one! It's like my joke, right? I will do government more than one! No. It was funny. It's your duty as a human being to laugh. People who don't laugh are usually last seen in the Lansing. You guys my drift? Maya? This is like some Faustian nightmare. Come on, it was funny. Clowns are always funny in my book. In my book, they're just funny looking. You sure do have a great taste in clothes, girlie. Look at your garb. You look just like Greta Garb. No. I'm going home. No, Nick, you can't. You know, I can excuse a bad joke or two. This stooge keeps laughing at his own jokes. That's what I object to. Okay, I get it. But you have to admit he's kind of funny. No, I do not have to admit that, because he isn't. Oh, no. What is wrong with this place? On second thought, I'm at a circus. Never mind. Let's just put that aside. Talk to this guy. Could you please tell us more about the very big circus? It's a very big story. You sure got time for that? And the hits just keep on coming. The circus has been in business for 20 years. We all performed under the guidance of the ringmaster, Russell Berry. 20 years? Wow! Working in circus is never easy, especially nowadays. Movies, TVs, and bowling, there's just too much competition. But I love the circus! I love it too! That's why I've been here for 20 years! We work here hard to keep the show running. No one says this clown's on us! Nick, he just made a joke! Laugh! The ringmaster was a real shot in the circus world. A real class act. Even when there were no customers, Russell would use his own money to pay me. Because he knew that I had a family to care for. He was happy to take care of his employees. I see. How can anyone do that to such a wonderful man? Wow. Mo. Wiggity what? I'm sorry, Mo. Nick was born without a sense of humor. Don't be worried about it. How can you fault someone for being born that way? Let's talk about the murder. Let's see. It was taking place around 10 p.m. last night. After rehearsals were finished, I was tuckered out, so I came back here. After I went to bed, that's when I caught a peek of it. Caught a peek? Of the crime. So that's what Detective Gumshoe was talking about. Mo was the eyewitness of the crime. So, about Russell Berry, if you don't mind. The ringmaster was truly ahead of his time. He would always add new elements to the show. New elements? When you've been a performer for a long time, your act starts getting a bit stale. I realized that when my act could only get a bit long in the tooth. Sometimes my jokes can be a bit old-fashioned. A bit long in the tooth. But that's a make-believer that takes things too far. Make-believer? That magician. The one who thinks he's all high and mighty. He had the gall to say to me, "You're one of those funny types, right?" What does he mean, one of those? Well, the joke's on him now. On him? Yep, he got one to everyone's nerves. The day of the murder. Go ahead. Nope, no way. Just forget I did anything. I bet he's still hiding something about Max. Alright, so what'd you witness? You say you saw the crime. Do you mind telling me what you saw? Well, the police told me that I can't share the story to others. Don't share a word. You really gotta have... I'm just gonna have you let these lips stay zipped. That's not fair. I guess you're right. Maybe I can tell you a few details. But only if you can get old Stiff Lips here to make with the funny. Stiff Lips? Wait, do you mean me? Nick, you could do it. What's the matter? You're just getting ready. Okay. Do you know why I, Phoenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time! At least his expectations are low. I wouldn't let him quit his day job. Yeesh! Got a guy some slack. At least it was funnier than Chuckles over here. It wasn't a great joke I've ever heard, but you did try, so I'll tell you what I saw. I'm sorry, he's incapable of being funny, Mo. That night, once I tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed, then that's what I saw. Without question, without a doubt, it was that magician. That's all I saw, but it proves how terrible that man actually is. He knows more about Max than he's letting on. Alright, time to ask you about the people around here, I guess. How about the Russell? I've been friends with Russell since before the circus began. He was so selfless. He's always thought of others before thinking of himself. He'll find a way to return the favor. He always took such good care of me. I wish I would have thanked him more than I did. Oh, poor Russell. Poor Mo. How about Ben? What do you know about this guy? Ah, Ben! How's he doing? He's a ventriloquist, isn't he? That's right. Boy, was I surprised when they told me his secret. They got a second mouth where his belly button should be. Just kidding. Ben wouldn't tell me a single thing about the murder. Ah, that's a simple problem to solve. He won't talk if he doesn't have his puppet Trillo. Trillo? If Ben doesn't have his ventriloquist puppet, you'll barely get a word out of him. Really? Huh. Master and puppet. Alright. If that's what I need, then how do I find it? Well, I know what I need, so... what about Regina? That's the ringmaster's daughter, Regina. Ever since she was a little girl, she was watching the circus performances. Cuter than a little puppy Maltese, though, Regina. If only my Lorena was that cute. Lorena? Ah, Lorena's my daughter. She lives with her mother now. It's true what they say about the tears of a clown. So, let's make him angry with Max. If he thinks he can kill the ringmaster, it's only just that he should die too. Mo! Sorry, I crossed the line. But he truly is a disgusting human being. Why do you hate him so much? Let me tell you this one story. The morning before the murder, something terrible happened. The Max clonked Ben right over the head as hard as he could. Ben? The ventriloquist with the speech impediment. You should go to this cafeteria and investigate for yourself. The cafeteria? Let's just say there's gotta be something interesting there. Oh, that laugh is painful to do after a while. Yes. The very big circus is very big, isn't it? You should always carry a map with you to get around. Ah, thank you! This is an atlas. Oh, I kill myself. Really? I'm dying here. Coroner! Coroner! Now he's just laughing to hear his own voice. This clown's starting to bug me. Let's just fly away. Hey, Gumshoe. Just chilling. Let's go. Let's just go here. Hey there. Hey there. Okay. Hi. You're reasonable. Let's go to the cafeteria. Cafeteria. Ew, this place is gross. This must be because of last night. They didn't have the time to clean up after dinner because of the murder. That reminds me. What was it that Mo said? He said that yesterday morning Max clonked Ben over the head here. He also said that there's gotta be something else interesting here. Nick, what's gotta be interesting? Don't ask. Huh. Well, this kitchen is over here. Everyone must have taken turns cooking. This duty list is posted here. I wouldn't mind trying my hand at cooking for this many people. Maya's killer hamburger. You'd try it, wouldn't you? Yeah, couldn't be bad. This is strange. There's nothing on top of the stand. Look here, Max is written on it. It must be his VIP table. Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP table? You wouldn't be putting 10-course meal on this. Well, he could still eat hamburgers, right? Yeah. What's this say? Keep our cafeteria clean. Doesn't seem like anyone ever read the sign, huh? Maybe they should make it easier to understand. Clean it or die. Well, that would definitely make them clean up. And what's on this? Ah, the bulletin board. For, bulletins. It doesn't look like there are any useful clues posted here. Boring. Maybe we should leave the juicy tidbit for someone to read. Juicy? You know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like, message from the killer. Give it up, Maya. You know Gumshoe would take it all seriously. Alright, let's look around a bit. Looks like they've left it exactly as it was on the night of the murder. They didn't seem to be too worried about cleaning up the dishes, did they? Looking at all these dishes is making me hungry. Let's go get a burger at the snack stands outside. Once we're finished with the case. Alright, then let's get this over with, Nick. Here we go. Whoa! Where's the mute button when you need it? Well, that looks interesting. What's this? Must be a juice bottle or something. Ah, watch out, Nick. Broken glass on the floor is dangerous. Broken bottle just lying in the middle of the floor. Do you think it means anything? There's gotta be something interesting there. Huh? Looks like we're going to have to go back and meet with him. Him? Yep. Him. We're gonna need some clues, so... he should be ready right about now. Yeah, he should be properly prepped right about now. Oh, it's my two sweeties! Welcome to the detention center! Did he just call me sweetie? Again? What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with? Well, we've gathered quite a few clues. Wonderfully fantabuloso! I mean, fabulous! That's why we came to meet with you again. Whoa, what's wrong? Quit making such a scary face. Okay then, Max, let's make this absolutely fabulous. I just want to get a look at the guard here. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He's so quiet, you could forget he was even there. If he wasn't watching everything. He's pushed up against the wall. Kind of like a magnet on the refrigerator. Probably to stay away from this guy. Alright, so... now then. We heard a lot about you at the circus, Max. Ah, you must mean from the dinosaurs? How were those Jurassic the geriatrics? Max, you aren't very popular with the other performers, are you? Yes, sweetie, that's what they call jealousy. Jealousy. They're absolutely jealous of my absolutely fabulous self. People who really understand can see the obvious differences between us. People who really understand. For instance, my sweetie pie. So Regina understands him, huh? I plan on getting married to her. She's truly my sweetie pie princess. That's so cool! Kinda. It's already in the works. Wow. A little bit soon. That's strange. Regina never said anything about marrying this joker. Alright, so what happened? You met with the ringmaster on the night of the murder? Yes! I was with him around 10 p.m. once I was done with practice. I went to his room right after we finished. They found the ringmaster's body in the plaza in front of the lodging house? Yeah, I heard about that. Wow, that's a typo. I heard about that. He needed to step out for a bit, so I waited for his room for him to return. Huh? Sorry, Max. I've got something I must attend to right now. Do you mind waiting for me right here? It's pretty cold outside. Where's your coat? It's alright. I'll be right back. It should only take about 10 minutes. And then, I waited for him. But he never came back. Did he go to the plaza where the body was discovered? Possibly. The snow had tapered off a bit, but it was still very cold outside. But I have no idea where he went off to do. Now then, Max. Let's see if we can break your charisma. Tell us now, Max. Last night, you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such. Exactly! We reached an agreement of the salary and my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth? The whole truth? What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary? I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? That's... It was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said that you received quite a raise. Is there a problem with being well compensated? Not with the compensation, just with the date. This was dated a week ago. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago. Fabulous! Alright, I'll tell you the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me to his room. He called you? Why did he do that? Sorry, sweetie. That's private. The ringmaster called him. What if there's some sort of problem? Max? Perhaps you could share with me what you two spoke about? Well, not if I don't have to. Isn't this why the ringmaster called you back to his room that night? Because of this? Isn't this why you were called to the ringmaster's room that night? Where did you get that? The cafeteria. But you already knew that, didn't you? Of course not. It fell and broke on the floor. He's still hiding something else. Max. What is it, my sweetie? It didn't fall and break on the floor. You used this bottle to conk Ben. Ben? You nailed him over the head with this bottle, didn't you? And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night. Fabulous! You might as well be a magician! How am I supposed to defend you if you're doing things like this? Fine then. Now tell us the truth. The truth is, yesterday morning was during breakfast. We had a run-in. You mean you had a fight with Ben the ventriloquist? You could put it that way. Why did you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet man. We fought about my sweetie pie. You mean Regina? That ill-breed creep told me, sweetie pie princess, that he was in love with her. Would you put up with that? What? Are you talking about the same Ben? Telling her that he was in love with her. Are you sure this Ben we're talking about? All I can say is that he made me mad, and I had to tap him on his hard head. That's when the ringmaster called me, and I realized that it was my chance. Your chance? That's when I went to his room and laid it all out on the table. I asked him to let me marry his sweetie pie. What? The ringmaster told me that it sounds good to me. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie, and no one else's. I see. Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realized I had to shut him up. Shut him up? What? What do you mean by shut him up? You don't know, do you, my sweeties? Unless Ben and Trillo are together, Trillo can't say a word. Trillo? The puppet! The ventriloquist's puppet! His real name is Trilloquist! But the puppet doesn't talk. I know! That's why I hid it! Before that police came and took me away, of course. If that puppet started flapping out all the balls, I'd be in trouble. You hit him? You mean the ventriloquist puppet? Oh, you are so smart, sweetie. Where did you hide him? What? Sweetie, you aren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you? Well, Ben does seem awfully lonely without his puppet. Fabulous! That should have taught him a lesson. Okay, I hid Trillo in the ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trillo for me, do you, my sweets? No problem. No problem at all. Thank you, Max. You know, I can't stand to see my sweeties in a jam. Then don't go hiding puppets. It's tough to defend people like this. But he's innocent, so... Huh? Ben's not here anymore. Yeah, I wanted to ask him something. It's cold out. He's probably in the tent. Alright. We need to go to the big top. What do you think, Nick? I wonder if we've been making any progress. Don't be so negative. Of course we're making progress. But everyone loved the ringmaster. And there's no sign of footprints on the scene. There's still a lot of mysteries left to be solved. Of course. And now Regina isn't here. I'm not seeing how that's related. Well, for right now, before I talk to this new witness, I'm going to just quickly end the episode. For right now. This is Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All, and I'm Luigi Van 64D. See you next time.